Well, this Master Luke Chen, Chen Lao Shi, Tao Chinese, we will talk about today. Remember, this diagram is very, very important because unique in the world. Hanyu Pinyin have three things involved: initial, final, and tones. And all together in this diagram, diagram represent yin jie, the syllable. One syllable have many Chinese homonyms. So in this book actually is some kind of dictionary that all the Chinese syllables, about 400 of them, and each syllable have 4 tones. Altogether is 1600, yet 12 of them have Chinese characters. And then initials have 23, and each one is to do with your the lips, teeth, tongue, and the position. So bo, po, mo, fo, de, te, ne, le, ge, ke, he, ji, qi, xi, zi, 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 zhi, 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 yi, yi, wu. So you're talking about today, we talk about ge, ke, he. Ge is 3 together, this initial with the tongue. See the tongue, tip of the tongue, the blade of tongue, the root of tongue. So the root of tongue, the tip to tongue is touching the front teeth there, and then the root of tongue touch soft palate. So ge. So when you are touching soft palate and when you open and the air going through is ge, ke with air blowing or aspirate. Ke, he. So it's a tongue's sound from the tongue. Ke, he. And then so we're working on the ge, ke, he. So let me. So ge, ge. So looks like this diagram. The tones, how many tones there? So, do, re, mi, fa, so is music. Mi, so, second tone. Third tone is re, do, fa. Fourth tone is so, do. So we have instruments. Since it's music, it can be played with musical instruments. That's what we did to standardize the tones. Hey, believe me, we are the only one can standardize the Hanyu Pinyin tones. Now, don't tell me that English have tones. Yeah, what? So those is not tones. But we might be tones, whatever you mean. But the Hanyu Pinyin tone is different because it's music. So is high pitched tone at the first tone. And so, ge. So since we said the initial don't have pitch there, don't have sound, so the pitch or the music, so it's only the position of your tongue relative to your high palate. Ge, is, of course, is the final has tones. There's 39 finals, but at school only teach you 24. So there's something missing. We used the 1958, the Chinese government published. We put it together from very scratch, and then we produced 39 with the music. The first one, a, ya, wa, o, wo, e, ye, ye, i, ri, u, yu, I Y A 为 ao yao o yo an yang wan yuan en yin wan yun an yang wang en yin wong on yong. So altogether 39. You can have to memorize all. You have to memorize it in order to say it correctly, because the margin of error is very slim for Chinese to come up with the syllable together. So the final had tones because it's shosei, so therefore it's pitch. So it's a difference between the initial, which has no pitch, no tone, but the final had tones corresponding the pitch. Pitch means do, re, mi, fa, so, the do, so, do. They are different. They're pitch different. They are not the loud or soft. Okay, if you know music, so together, and again you learn it. We had that recorded professionally, recorded, so it's very easy for you to follow. You repeat after it every single day. For 100 days, you can master it. But outside, can you do that? Sorry, you cannot, because each time they speak, people speak very differently. So it's very hard unless you have a very good ear, which not many people have good ears. I mean, not too many, including you. So it's only a few people are good at it. So that's why most people quit. They cannot learn Chinese simply. You cannot by hearing. So we have that professionally done with music, with instrument. That's why you can learn, especially foreigners who have no background in Chinese. Hong Kong, from people from Hong Kong, you have to learn from this with our program. And then you can listen to it and then repeat. Of course, nothing is easy in Chinese, but logically, you understand it and then you repeat after it. You know that it's just a matter of time that you can learn. But nowadays, outside, you have no tool, no instrument, and then no matter how many hours you spend on it, you'll never get it. But I'm not scaring you. You're the judge. So I from my own experience, you learn Chinese from Hong Kong, and then you want to learn Mandarin or Hanyu Pinyin, forget it. It's very hard. And then the North teacher from the North, the teacher from the South, they speak differently because it's not standardized. But now with our music, we can, in musical instrument, we can standardize it. If you're serious about learning Chinese, you have to learn it systematically. Once you learn it, of course, we have the Chinese. That's a real tough for you because then writing is Chinese. Writing, so many. A little box there is a Chinese character. Each Chinese character means different thing. So, but that's the power of it. Nowadays, the AI, they train the AI through pattern recognition is the picture. So if you don't train your brain, you learn Chinese how to write it. And I guess so many Chinese are good at AI today because they train to learn Chinese characters when they're young. But anyway, I'm not nothing proven that, but this learning Chinese character is in this book. That's how you learn, especially from Hong Kong, and then you know the Chinese already. Now to match that with the sound. All right, so love yourself, love others, love nature is essence of Tao. That's what I'm teaching Tao Te Ching. I love you from Yang Shuo.
赫，呵，